So we are now moving on to the next part of our topic, which is to test the formula. So a while back, I have shown you the different formula that you're going to use. And now we are going to apply our formulas. So let's try to discuss this one. A projectile is thrown with an initial velocity of 100 feet per second at an angle of 30 degrees. Sabi niya 30 degrees above the ground level. Calculate the horizontal and vertical components of velocity when the time is 0. Okay, so based from this given, madami ka na actually makikitang given values dito. Okay, so the first given value is your initial velocity. Tama. Your initial velocity is, what's your initial velocity? Nandiyan na rin sa problem mismo. Initial velocity, wait lang. Okay, initial velocity is 100 feet per second. Alam ko madaming maguguluhan dito because we are using feet instead of meters per second. Alam nyo naman po na kapag meters per second, that is the basic unit of speed, right? And this is the most used. However, now we are using 100 feet per second. Okay, later on, I'm going to show you how to convert 100 feet per second into meters per second. Okay, at an angle of, so what's your angle? Angle theta is 30 degrees. And sabi dito, calculate the horizontal component. So this is question mark pa. And then the vertical component, question mark pa natin yan. When the time is 0. Diba sabi ko kanina, you have a given value na gravity, which is the 9.8 meters per second. Okay, sorry. You have a given value kanina, which is the 9.8 meters per second. However, now we are not going to use the meters per second. Instead, we are using the feet per second. So, compute muna natin yung gravity. This is 9.8 meters per second. Pero, i-convert natin siya into feet per second. Okay, how are we going to use this one? To do this one, alright? So, we are going to use the conversion factor. Okay, ang CF natin is 0.305 meters is equal to 1 feet. Okay. So, ibig sabihin, yung 1 feet daw natin, it's equal to 0.305 meters. Okay. So, ito na yung sinasabi kong calculator kanina. Calc ES, sabi niya. So, this is a scientific calculator. So, close natin. Okay, ito, yung cos natin na makikita mo, kapag cos 30 ang pinakita mo, yon yung value niya. Ito. Alright, wait lang. I-compute natin yung, what are we going to compute na? Ito. Okay. So, ang gagawin natin dyan, how many meters per second? We have 9.8 meters per second is equal to, okay. So, ang gagawin natin, 1 feet over 0.305 meters. Okay, bakit kaya nandun sa baba yung meters? For you to cancel that one. Do we need to convert the seconds? Hindi na po, kasi feet per second ang nandito na. Okay, so anong gagawin natin dyan? 9.8 times. Ita-times natin siya sa 1, di ba ito, times 1 is, okay, divided by yan. 0.305. So, the answer is 32. Okay. Yan, 32 feet per second. So, whole number na lang ang kunin natin. That's 32 feet per second. Therefore, our gravity is 32 feet per second na siya. Okay. Nakuha nyo ba? So, ito na yung mga given values natin. Next na tayo. Since we have now the given values, we are going to put it into, we say this one, graph. Mag-graph natin yan. Okay. Ito yung X and Y values natin. Sorry. Okay, yan. Okay. Sabi niya, a projectile is thrown with a velocity, okay, with an initial velocity of 100 meters. So, alam na natin yan. 100 feet per second rather. Okay, at an angle of, so if kapag nandyan kasi yung initial velocity niya, automatic that your trajectory is here. Ganyan. Tama. Okay, your trajectory is there already. Pag ganyan siya. So, your angle theta daw is 30 degrees. Andyan yung angle theta mo. Now, what we are going to compute is your Vx. What we're going to compute now is your Vx and then your Vy. Wherein, Vx is your horizontal component and your Vy is your vertical component. Tama po ba ako? Okay. So, i-compute na natin yan. Nung unang gagawin natin na formula, of course, magsa-sine cosine po muna tayo for us to get the Vx. So, Vx muna ang kukunin natin. Ano na yung formula ng Vx kanina? Let's go back. Ito siya. Initial velocity multiplied by the cosine theta. So, ano yung initial velocity natin? Ito siya. 100 feet per second. Ita times natin siya sa cosine 30. Cos 30. So, ano ba yung cos 30? Actually, kapag may calculator kayo, pwede nyo na itong idiretso doon sa calculator. Okay. I-try natin. 100 times cos 30. Okay, so anong nakuha? 86.60. So, ang nakuha po is 86.60. Anong unit natin? Our unit is feet per second. Kukopyahin pa din natin yung unit niya dyan. And then, let's take the vertical component of velocity. So, ang kukunin natin dyan, since cosine ang kinuha natin dyan, sine naman ngayon. Kasi ito siya. Kapag sine, okay, ayan. Diba? Ito. Okay, that's your sine. Or pwede din naman na ganon. Okay, vertical, parehas lang yan ha. Equal lang yan. Okay, the vertical component. Alright? So, kunin na natin ang vertical component nito. O, kung nakikita nyo, ito siya, o. Opposite. Opposite siya. So, ibig sabihin, sine. So, ano yung formula natin? Let's go back to our formula. Again, iyan siya. Initial velocity, which is 100 feet per second, times, ano yung sine natin? Okay, sine 30 minus, ano yung ima-minus natin? The gravity, which is 32. Okay, wait lang. Kulang yung space. Dito na lang. Minus the gravity, which is 32 feet per second, times 0. Okay, pala yung time natin is 0. Sabi niya, time is 0. Times 0. So, anong gagawin na natin dyan? Actually, ito pwede nyo nang diretso sa calculator kung gusto nyo lang naman. Pero kung ayaw nyo, pwede namang isa-isahin nyo siya per quantity. So, 100 times sine 30. Okay, so that's 50 already. Okay. Minus 32 times 0 at times 0 by is equal to 0. Okay, minus 0. So, our vertical component will now be 50 feet per second. Okay, so that's our vertical component.